So words matter. It's a big thing, right? The way you describe the product, especially when you're describing a black box, because your description of it is really what I have to go off of, right? I can't try the shoes on. I can't kick the tires. I have to just go off of this idea that, well, there's this black box and this is the way they're describing it. So when you're selling info products, words matter a lot. So when you're selling a black box, I want you to focus your effort on these three areas of the words that you write, the sales copy. And I use this acronym. It's called T.A.P. Okay, so T.A.P is, I want you to focus on these three areas in your copy. Transformation. Okay, what is transformation? Transformation is the idea that the only thing we are selling, no matter what we're selling, but particularly information products, it's very important to understand that the only thing you are selling to somebody is a transformation. Okay, and that transformation is from what we call the before state into what we call the after state, where they have your black box. Okay, so I use this saying that says all products are potions. All products are potions. What a product does and what people are buying is they're buying that potion, right? So I'm going to drink your potion. I'm going to use your product. I'm going to use your consulting service or a 10-year event or do whatever it is you're asking me to do. And I am going to be transformed in the way that I would be if I drank a potion. So you're really selling this arrow. That's what you're selling. You're selling this movement or this transformation from before where you're in some unsatisfactory state into this after state. And what you're saying is, hey, if you buy my black box, you will, be in a more satisfactory after state. You see the guy on the right side there that is happy because he's got your black box. So what we're talking about here is when you're writing your copy, focus on that transformation. Do you know how to describe the transformation from the before state where they don't have your black box to the after state where they do? So let's go through some copy here that I wrote for something called the Content Marketing Certification. Right? A lot of people have taken this course, and I wrote this copy here, and I want to walk through some ideas of what I mean when I say transformation. So what you're going to do is speak to what they'll have that they don't have now. So if you take a look at this, it says, finally, this is the copy on the sales page. Finally, you'll have a step-by-step plan for turning content into free organic traffic. Finally, you'll have a step-by-step plan for turning content into free organic traffic. That's what they will have. Well, ask yourself this. If someone attends your event or takes your coaching package or goes to your mastermind or reads your book or whatever it is, what will they have after they drink your potion that they don't have now? Consider using a metaphor or a simile when describing black boxes. So we sell a product, or I used to be involved in selling a product called DigitalMarketer Lab. Chances are a lot of you that are listening to this have either seen DigitalMarketer Lab's offer or you are a member of it now. And DigitalMarketer Lab is a smorgasbord of content that we built about digital marketing. And it was very difficult for us to describe it until we came up with this simile, which is, or maybe it's a metaphor. I don't know. Where was my grammar folks out there probably know whether that's I can't remember which one's a simile and which one's a metaphor, but we came up with this. It's like Netflix for marketers. So sometimes if you're having difficulty telling somebody what something is, use a simile or a metaphor in your copy. So take a look here where in this copy where I say, how do you build a machine that turns content into free targeted traffic? So I use this word machine to describe what the after state is going to look like, right? You're going to have this machine. The other thing to do when you're talking transformation and the before and the after is you want to talk about status, all right? So status is a very, very important thing to people, and it's something that people respond to. So when you're speaking to status, you want to raise your potion. Your potion should raise someone's status. So in the before state, they have some unsatisfactory status, and in the after state, they have a raised status in the eyes of other people. So take a look here where I wrote this copy. In short, certified content marketing specialists, aka content masters, are able to not only deliver fresh leads and customers, they're able to deliver those leads and customers organically, even free. If you're interested in becoming such a content master, then I have one question for you. So I'm calling you a content master. I'm calling you a certified content marketing specialist. So that is the definition of raising someone's status, is I am certifying you. I am calling you a master of something. And so raising status is another form of transformation. So again, you can see here we give, at DigitalMarketer, we give people certification badges, right? And that's again another status symbol that they can, put that on their website, or they can print it out in their printed material or anything like that. And it's important to speak in terms of transformation. Okay, so step one is when you're looking at the way you're articulating your, the offer, the black box, speak to transformation. What's it going to be? What is it like before I drink the potion, and what is it like after I drink the potion? What do I have that's different? What's my average day like that's different? Well, how does my status change if I drink your potion? So the second thing I want you to think about when you're writing copy is authority. If you're going to sell black boxes, you need to establish the instructor's authority. The person going to teach me X or Y or Z needs to be propped up as an authority. So let's look at the copy again that I wrote. And it says, at DigitalMarketer is our problem too. You see, we don't just teach marketing best practices, we actually do marketing for businesses that we actually own. We aren't researchers, we aren't journalists. We're business owners running the companies, both online and offline and B2B. So this is us saying, hey, we know what we're doing, right? We're establishing our authority. We also, on my site, modernpublisher.com, if you look at my product pages, I'm going to have a bio about me and the being the instructor and sort of building me up, right? To say like, hey, I'm an authority in this space. You should listen to me. So really concentrate on how are you going to build the authority of the instructor and of the brand in your copy when you're talking about black boxes. The last thing I want you to do with your copy is I want you to provide as much proof as you possibly can. And if you don't have a ton of proof to start with, put it on your short list of things to do to get some proof, right? You want as much proof as possible. Things like testimonials are huge, right? So Dino here talking about my workshop about building online courses. He's like, get this workshop, do the work, don't look back. I got 20 students before I even finished module 3. And so, this is a great testimonial and a great piece of proof for me in my copy, in the way that I'm describing my black box, my workshop. I use a lot of proof, right? So here's more testimonials here that we've used in the past.